Hey everybody, my name is Charles Specht. I am the CEO of PermissionSales.com. Thank you for spending a little time with me this day, understanding how I can help you as an insurance producer or your agency sell a lot of business, profitable business, and be highly successful in your insurance career, because that's really where my heart's focus is, on helping insurance producers become highly successful in the insurance sales cycle. Four things only. Those four things are what I teach insurance producers to start doing or stop doing. This really is the four-legged stool of success. And if an insurance producer will start focusing on these four things and do them consistently over the course of time, they are going to be very successful in insurance sales. The first leg of this stool is just to stop offering quotes to any prospective buyer who's not your current client. So stop offering quotes. The second leg of this stool is to target signed broker of record letters. The third leg of the stool is to micro niche down, not just an industry, but to micro niche down to really get singularly focused in one particular area. And the fourth one is simply start targeting larger accounts. There's no real easier way to increase your book of business to $1 million or more than to just stop focusing on small accounts and start focusing on the larger accounts. And so let's focus on that first one. Stop offering quotes. If you are speaking to an insured who's not your current client, you are trying to build trust with them. But one of the things I advise you to do is just not offer quotes any longer. Just don't go down that path of gathering the loss runs, gathering the data, going around their facilities and looking at everything. That's something else you do if that insurance buyer is your client. If that insurance buyer is not your client, don't offer quotes. You will waste a lot of hours over the course of your insurance career by offering those quotes. Most insurance producers know how to offer quotes. I guarantee your marketing department knows how to offer quotes. An underwriter makes his or her living offering quotes, but that's not something insurance producers need to do. So just stop that right now. Stop offering quotes. That is a waste of time. We want to focus on something that actually causes us to win, and offering quotes on insurance renewals for insurers that are not our current client is the easiest way to lose, not win. And so then number two, if you're not going to be offering quotes to insurance buyers who aren't your client, what are you going to do? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to be working on gaining the insured's permission. We want to get a signature on a signed broker of record letter. That's the trophy. We don't want to offer quotes. We want a broker of record letter. That's what we're focused on. The goal, the trophy at the end of the journey is the broker of record letter, and we want the insured signature on it. We don't want just a few markets. We don't want to have to put together loss runs and applications and blanket the market hoping that we can get one or two quotes. No. We want to make sure that we are allowing the insured to understand that we are the agent of choice, that we're the broker that they should be choosing to help them get to the place they want to do by protecting their assets through the right insurance policies. We want to have the insured understand that we're the best choice, better than the incumbent, better than any other agent who is contacting them 90 days before the renewal. We want them to give us the exclusive opportunity to represent them to the marketplace, and that's via the signed broker of record letter. Every meeting that you have with a prospect is pushing us to that place of finally getting the signature on that broker of record letter. So that's the second thing we're going to be focused on. So if you're not going to be offering quotes, you're going to be targeting broker of record letters, one of the easiest ways to do this is to be so completely micro-niched in one area. So I know a lot of agents out there, they might focus in construction or agriculture, hospitality, healthcare. They focus in industries, but we need to really micro-niche down. And so, for example, if a producer wants to focus on construction, I would say really focus in on a particular aspect of construction. Maybe that would be erection contractors. Maybe we could focus on erection contractors, but then let's sharpen the pencil a little bit more. Let's focus on erection contractors that are doing residential buildings. More than that, though, let's focus on erection contractors doing residential, and now let's think about the material. We could focus on wood, but let's focus on steel. Not just steel, but cold formed steel. Let's focus on erection contractors doing residential, focus with the material of cold formed steel. More than that, though, let's think about geography. Let's think about builders who are doing buildings along the western coast of the United States within 1 mile of the coastline. So let's focus on erection contractors building residential buildings using cold form steel along the western coast shoreline of the United States within 1 mile of the beach. We're going to be so completely niched down in that area that when the insurance buyer understands that that's where our sole focus is, and that is the singular sole focus of that insurance buyer's business, there won't be a need to have to offer a quote. We'll just be gathering the signature on a signed broker of record letter. So that third thing, that third leg of the stool, micro niche down. The riches for the insurance producer are in the niches. It's so very important. So we're not going to be offering quotes. We're going to be focused on the signed broker of record letter. We're going to be micro niching down. What's the fourth one? The fourth one is we're going to be targeting larger revenue accounts. And if you've been in the business for a long time, you know that when you go through the process of putting together applications, there's not a whole lot more that needs to be done for a $25,000 commission account than there is for a $2,500 commission account. It's the same applications. You still got to gather loss runs. You got to put it all together, a claim summary of the operations. You have to figure out which carriers you're going to market it to. Why not then 10x it? Why not focus on a larger account than the small one? And frankly, when I meet with insurance producers and principals from agencies all throughout the country, this by far and away is the hardest thing for them to understand. They are in this mindset of the status quo of doing what they've always done in the past. And you are guaranteed to get yesterday's results if you're doing the same thing you did yesterday. Many agents, when they get in the business, they do what the other agents around that agency have been doing. And if everybody has been focused on small, that producer is going to be providing small results. And so we have to get them to understand the beauty of targeting larger revenue accounts. It requires a significant shift in mindset, but it is a shift that is needed if you want to go from a $150,000 book of business up to $1 million book of business in the next couple of years. It can be done. You just have to get out of the status quo, step out of your comfort zone a little bit, and target larger revenue accounts. It's so very critical to having insurance producers build their book of business to $1 million or more. So that's what it comes down to. Those four things, those four legs of the stool of success. Stop offering quotes to any business owner who's not your current client. Target signed broker of record letters. Focus on niches, the micro niches. The riches are in the micro niches for an insurance producer. And finally, that fourth one, target larger revenue accounts. It really is that simple. That's how a producer becomes successful in this insurance industry over the course of time. If you take one of those out of the equation, success becomes so much more difficult. But when you focus on these four, I'm personally convinced that any producer can be highly successful if they're focusing on these four stools to the secret of success for an insurance producer. Look, as the CEO of Permission Sales, I'm very excited about what I do. I'm excited that I get to work with insurance producers and help them become more successful in the insurance business. Insurance is a tremendous industry. It is a great place to work, and I highly encourage any person out there who's thinking about a new career to go into insurance sales because you can make a lot of money and you can be highly satisfied in everything that you do. Most people, however, don't think about insurance as something that is fun. Nobody likes to shop for it, nobody likes to pay for it, and nobody ever wants to get into a position where they have a claim and they actually have to use it. But if anybody has that claim and it's covered by the right insurance policy, then they're able to continue on with their life. They're able to keep going. Their business can survive. Their family can survive. But if they're not, then they're really going to have a lot of problems in life. And so if an insurance producer can come in and sell the right policy to the right business owner, they're going to find a lot of satisfaction in their career. And that's where I enjoy my life. That's where I enjoy being a sales consultant, a sales trainer. I love working with brand new producers who have never really sold anything and they're very green and they get that first sale. That's excited. I'm excited about that because there's joy, there's energy there, there's satisfaction knowing that there is light at the end of the tunnel and they can be highly successful. And so it comes down to relationships. You know, I really enjoy working, for example, with a single mother who has children, and she wants to be able to provide for that family. And so when I can help her and I can help her sell more insurance and be more profitable and put food on the table and provide for that family for the long term, That's where I get my excitement from. That's the reason why I can get up every morning and be excited about what I get to do, because I can help people be more successful in their insurance career. And regardless of where that person is at geographically, male or female, if they've been in the business for about 30 years or about 30 minutes, it all comes down to how successful you can be going forward. And the greatest way to be successful is to help people focus on what needs to be done or what you shouldn't do, so that you can make more money in the long run, to get more clients, to get more profitable clients. And for me, as the CEO of Permission Sales, I love working with insurance producers, sales managers, agency principals to help their sales staff write more profitable business, larger business, to be more excited about the insurance industry as a whole, because it's a good place to be, it's a very profitable place to be, and it's fun. Relationships are so vital, so key, and I'm so grateful that you gave me the opportunity to put together this video to talk to you. I'm looking forward to a time in the very near future we can get together a little bit more and discuss how I might be able to help you in your insurance career, how I might be able to help the agencies around your profit center and so forth. I really like the opportunity to speak with you, to talk about how I might be able to be a benefit to your agency as a whole. Please feel free to send me any information you have. Visit the website, permissionsales.com. Send me an email. Click on some of the videos. Read some of the information that we give. You know, it really is an exciting time to be in the insurance industry, and I look forward to meeting you very soon. Thanks so much.